Are we running?
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome back to the channel. That's Jake.
Hey!
And I'm Dan.
Yeah, he is. Look at him.
And we're the Whiskey Watchers. And today we're gonna play with science.
Forgot something.
Ah, shit. Oh well. I spilled a little bit.
Well.
So, if you're a whiskey guy, at some point in your life, you have gotten these as a gift.
Hey!
And this one just so happens to be in the form
shape of a U.S. Army crate.
And a U.S. Army crate. But these are whiskey stones.
Grenades and bullets, baby. Grenades and bullets.
So, today...
Shout out to Dylan. Thank you, bud.
Today we're going to do a little bit of an experiment to see the cooling difference between whiskey stones and ice. Because we obviously know that ice is going to dilute your drink a little bit more. And I have a little bit of a spiel about that once we get into this. But for now, let's get some whiskey going.
I'm so shocked nobody called me because that is straight up been on not silent this whole time.
All right.
Kirkland's.
Kirkland,
Man.
bottled in bond, using for this one.
The banana flavor.
So I'm just going to pour up
As much as you feel.
as much as I feel. Because, I mean, it's going to get drank.
Pour with your heart, not with your hand.
Exactly. Pour with your heart. When you're when you have friends and family over,
Unless you're depressed, then pour with your mind.
Yeah. But when you have friends and family over and you want to have a good time with them and they deserve a nice hefty pour with your heart, not with your head. Just remember that. So, I have this fancy little infrared thermometer here that we're going to use to kind of track the temperature of this whiskey. And this is where I'm going to go into a little...
Science.
Not really science, but it's my opinion. And I think this is the opinion of a lot of people. During the summer, I do like a cold beverage.
Of course.
But, then again, I don't want my whiskey to just be so freaking spicy. If I'm out in the yard after mowing the grass or doing some kind of labor-intensive chore, I don't want my whiskey to be hot. I don't want it to be just abrasive. So, well, I like to use ice during the summer and whiskey stones during the winter. Because during the winter, during those cold months, I like to have that full force. I like the rye spice. I drink more rye whiskey in the winter anyway, so I don't want to dilute that.
Now see,
so
I've got a theory as well when you're done.
So sitting here, each of these, oops, I just turned it off.
Wrong.
We're gonna take the temperature of these.
77. 70.
Ooh, these are a little warm. That one's sitting at 70.
Guess what number that was?
We'll never tell. Anyway, so these are roughly the same temperature. And so, let's taste it just straight up at room temperature and give an opinion. Cheers.
Banana.
That's fine. It's banana runts.
I feel like it's getting a little spicier though.
It has the rye spices come out on it since we last opened it. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
So, now what happens,
my lord,
when we start to add ice? I'm going to add a couple cubes to this. Nope, we're going to add the stones to that one.
Oh.
Yep, we're going to use the whiskey stones on that one. Just don't break the glass. So, with the addition,
be a lot easier.
Yeah,
there we go.
So with the addition of 2 stones and 2 ice cubes, I'm going to swirl this around just a little bit, and obviously these cubes are going to go away. They're going to melt, and they're going to dilute this whiskey. This.
Oh, what am I doing? Oh my God.
This is my summertime drink. This is my summertime whiskey. This is what I enjoy after, like I said, I mow the grass, I skim the pool. We'll take the dog for a walk. Obviously things that I do on a daily basis. I don't own a dog, I wish I did. But
you walk a dog every now and then.
But now,
don't say you don't. Because Andy gets over here every now and then.
Yeah, little Andy. So now if we take the infrared and we take it in here. Oh, look.
Ooh.
Let's try and get it
Off the ice.
Off the ice. So we're looking at, compared to 70 degrees, this is sitting at 49 degrees. I don't know if you can see that, but the ice is sitting at 49 degrees. And the whiskey stones themselves, see, the whiskey stones don't influence it as much. It's sitting at a brisk 58 degrees. So that kind of proves my point a little bit. You know, summer whiskey, fall and winter whiskey. Because, you know, dilution happens. Now, let's taste them and see the difference. We're not passing back and forth, obviously, but cheers, bud. Cheers, everyone.
Brought out those banana notes a lot more.
I don't think you're going to like this one as much.
I'm even going to go the extra step here.
Spin that, take a drink. Turn the page and wash your hands, everyone. Rocco's Modern Life taught me that. Anyway.
Especially when reading a graded comic book.
So whiskey stones.
This is much cooler, but it got rid of so many flavors. You're right. It's just kind of...
That's summer whiskey. That's, you know...
Yeah, you don't get any of the spice at all. It's gone.
Nope, but you get a little bit of the banana still.
Small amount.
But also, one other thing for ice, obviously, cocktails. So whiskey stones, you're not going to use whiskey stones to mix a cocktail. Because a cocktail is an exercise in controlled dilution. Take an old fashioned, for instance. An old fashioned is built in a mixing glass over ice, and it's stirred to properly dilute the beverage, partially, because it's going to be poured over a large rock or more ice to complete the dilution as you sip.
God, I love a good large rock in my eye. Like a good ice cube, you know what I'm saying?
So full disclosure, I meant to make some big rocks for this example, but I figured the whiskey stones are not going to have the same kind of like surface area, so we went with regular ice instead. So cocktails, like regular ice, totally has a place.
I want this back.
I figured you did. This is my summer whiskey. So everything in my opinion, I don't know if you share the same opinion, but everything, ice, whiskey stones, they all have their place and their time of the year, for me at least, to shine. I will always keep some whiskey stones in my freezer for the winter months, but right now it's July, almost August, and ice is going to be in my whiskey if I ever want to cool it down.
Now see, other than straight in the whiskey, I wouldn't do any of this at all. No. You know how I am in the winter. I'm 4 or 5 layers deep most days.
This man looks like
I look like somebody from
Christmas
California.
A Christmas Story dude.
Yeah. Except I got my arms down because I'm not a freaking idiot.
Yeah. Well, he was in so many layers that he couldn't put his arms down.
Usually it's undershirt, shirt, hoodie, insulated vest.
Insulated vest, and possibly another hoodie if it's extremely cold.
Yeah.
But
my whole, before we got on that, anyway, in the wintertime, a hot toddy, that is the bourbon drink of choice for me.
okay.
Warm, got a little bit of honey,
A little honey, water.
hot water, good hot water, just a little bit in your glass to dilute it,
to
just
melt
like the,
Yep. And to,
get the honey diluted.
to dissolve the honey.
And then just a dash of lemon.
Yeah.
A hot toddy is fantastic in the wintertime. That's my wintertime drink.
Yeah. So that's our take on ice versus whiskey stones. I know it was short. It was kind of sweet.
To the point.
To the point. And we hope you got something from it, because we sure did. Obviously, I mean, we're all stuck in our ways. And at the end of the day, drink your whiskey however you want. Whatever way you want. We don't give a fuck.
Yeah. It's yours. Drink it how you want.
You want to throw some Mountain Dew in your Pappy Van Winkle?
Who am I to stop you?
Who am I to stop you?
I might give you a curious look, but I'm allowed to react, all right? That's all I got to say. I can react to something strange like that. That's... All right.
Yeah. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. If you're not subscribed to the channel already, please go ahead and drop us a subscription. We'd really appreciate it. Hit the like button, leave a comment on this video. How do you take your whiskey? Do you enjoy ice, whiskey stones, straight up? And do you have a favorite?
Do you proof it down to 35% and then smell it?
Just get your nose all up in it?
Yeah, you gotta.
Patterson. Hello.
How are you? Nice to meet you. Good to see you too. That will never not be in my head whenever we're doing this channel.
And until we drink again, everyone, we want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts. I'm Dan.
I'm Jake.
Reminding you to share a pour with your friends and family because much like the movies,
memories don't make themselves.
What are you doing?
Just debating on whether or not I hit the button.
I think so.